Are you ready to start your pineapple farm in Nigeria right now, or anywhere in the world or Africa? In this video, I'm going to be giving answers to so many frequently asked questions on pineapple farming that I receive, which will help you navigate the farming of pineapple very well. Now, the first question here with me is, which pineapple variety grows best in Nigeria? Now, the popular varieties include Smooth Cayenne MD2, which is the golden sweet, and Sugarloaf. And the Smooth Cayenne is versatile for both fresh consumption and processing, while the MD2 is very ideal for exports. And this brings me to the next question, which is, how many pineapples can be planted per acre? You can plant between 6,000 to 10,000 suckers of pineapple depending on the size of your land and the spacing method, but I would recommend you use within 2.5 feet, 2.5 by 2.5 feet the spacing, and this can allow you to achieve 7,000 pineapple plants per acre. The next question here with me is, what is the ideal spacing for pineapple planting? Just like I said earlier, 2.5 feet by 2.5 feet for a large scale farm. However, if you are starting small and you want to achieve more plants per acre, you should be able to use 2 feet by 2 feet for good density. The next question here with me is, how long does it take for pineapples to mature? Pineapples take between 12 to 18 months to mature, depending on the variety and depending on the kind of management you give to it. Next question here with me is, what soil is best for pineapple farming? Pineapple farming thrive well in a good, well-drained, sandy or loamy soil, and they need a good soil pH of 4.5 to 6.5 to thrive well. The next question here with me is, how much sunlight do pineapples need? Pineapples need good sun of 6 to 8 hours per day for proper and enough production and growth. The next question here with me is, how often should pineapples be irrigated? Pineapple need moderate watering, and to keep the soil moist but not waterlogged, 2 to 3 times per week is very sufficient during the dry season. And this brings me to the next question, which is, what fertilizers are recommended for pineapple farming? Use NPK 10-10-20, or you use 12-12-17, and make sure they are balanced. Applying splits at planting, 3 months after planting, or also 6 months after planting as well. You can do them according to your convenience. The next question here with me is, how are pineapple pests and diseases controlled? I'll start with the common pest. The common pest is this kind of farming practice. The first is mealybugs, nematodes, and mites, while the common diseases are heart rot, fusariosis. And to be able to control them, you need to make sure you do proper spacing while you are planting and use organic or chemical pesticides. Crop rotation is also very important to control these pests and diseases, and also make sure that you remove dead plants as well, so diseases won't spread easily. And this brings me to the next question, which is, what planting material is used for pineapple? For pineapple, mostly it is the suckers. Some also use crowns or slips as well, but for large scale farmers in Nigeria, it is suckers that is mostly being used. And this brings me to the next question, which is, how much does it cost to plant 1 acre of pineapple in Nigeria? It actually varies by location and where you're sourcing your material. Mostly the sucker costs between 100 naira to 150 naira, and planting labor, if planting labor is 50 naira per one and you're planting several that will definitely be 350,000 naira per acre. So everything all together, you spend between 1 million to 1.5 million naira, depending on the location of where you are. It won't cost you more than that for setting this up, and you definitely make a lot of money for sure on this. The next question here with me is, how is pineapple harvested? By the time the fruits begin to turn yellow on the 12th to 18th month after planting, you use a knife to cut the fruit with some part of the stems which is attached to the fruit. And that brings me to the next question, which is, can pineapples grow in all Nigerian climates? Yes, they grow well in tropical and subtropical regions. Regions like Oyo, Ogun, Cross River, Benue states. Excessive rainfall or waterlogging can harm the crop. That is why they will grow well in these axes that have moderate rainfall. And that brings me to the next question, which is, what is the expected yield per acre? Now, under good management practice, pineapple can be able to yield for you 15,000 to 25,000 fruits per acre per harvest, giving you up to an income of up to 4.5 million naira on the rate at the rate of 300 naira per fruit. But if you do your calculations on 500 naira per fruit, you definitely make more than this. All I just want to do is to um on give you give you an under promise, and there will be an over delivery, rather than me giving you an over promise and then you get disappointed. That's why I use 300 naira. So that is it on that. And that brings me to the next question, which says, is pineapple farming profitable in Nigeria? Yes, there's a strong demand for pineapple, most especially for fruit juice and other kind of juice, wine, and other edible consumption products, and mostly canned products as well. And varieties like MD2 can fetch premium prices for exports. I hope I've been able to give justice to some questions on your mind about pineapple farming as we are about to set this up. If you learn something new, or you got an addition to the knowledge you have before, share to friends, share to family, let them know about this. See you in the next video. Peace.